Good morning. Had a rough morning. Couldn't get up. I was tired. I'm tired. So, yeah, see what happens today. I think I want to take a long right here, honestly. It looks like a pretty good spot to go long. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. I need to adjust this. What does this look like? That's better. All right. I'm adjusting my deal and my contract size. Uh, Try a little bit, something a little bit different. I've got some more accounts rolling. This looks like just choppy wiki, no good. But we bounced here off the 200, and the VWAP is in there too. Where did it go? I just had it on there. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. We did rotate the 200 right there, but we're pushing VWAP. We might rattle this can. So 42, which is right here. Wow, we are below the 200 on the 2 minute. On the 5 minute, we look halfway decent, but the long was at 34. That would have been 5 points. Been a pretty good trade. Let's see. Yeah. So that 10 and a quarter range is a good draw. Like I drew some levels on the 15 minute for the downside, anyways. I've got 74, 10, 10 and a quarter right in there are pretty solid. Right now we're still really trending higher. We did have a lower high finally, but we've done nothing but trend higher for I don't even know, a while. Are these the all-time highs? I haven't really looked at the charts this weekend. I'm assuming the answer is yes. Yeah. Yeah, we're way up there. Okay. That's the 1 hour, 15 minute. Yeah, 5 minute. 5 minutes trying to hold a 200 here. I was worried about that on the 2 minute right there. We probably got up into here and pushed back. We're holding the VWAP now. We rotated VWAP. All systems are go there. We're above here. Let's see, 2020. I don't like that 200 right above us on the 2 minute, honestly. But doesn't mean too much. We have news at some news at 9:20. What do we got? Yeah, we got 9:20, 11, 1 and 2, all 2 stars. Not assuming not anything huge. We're above. We're above. Okay. This microphone out of my face. Hopefully, I fixed some latency settings and different things like that to where the stream is not as delayed, and you still get a really good picture. That was the goal. Hopefully, that is exactly what I did. And yeah, we'll see. I really kind of want to be long here, even though we are drizzling down into bull 180. We're at VWAP. we pierced the 200, and then we come back, and we didn't really reject it because we didn't get all the way to it, but I mean that's pretty close. Let's see what happens. We'd have to hold this level right here, 36-ish. We'd have to hold this and start pushing. It's Monday. I think that's when the market makers set the market. I got some more accounts. I think I got 8 more accounts. I got 1 funded, 2 that are waiting for the monthly renewal, and then I have 7. So I have 1 that's funded, 7 that are ready to go, and 2 that are waiting the renewal. But I'll probably cancel 1 of them and pick it up for $37 versus $50. At the time, it was $35 reset. Right now, it's $50 reset. So why pay $50 when you can pay $37, right? Yeah, here we go. High right foot. Can we get past this VWAP? It's a sticky spot. If I go in now, my stop would be 31, which is pretty good. 5 points. $100. $100 stop. On 1 contract, $100. Oh, man, the 200's rising. I really want to pop along right here.
Order filled.
I'm going to go along right here. Have my stop at 31. Hopefully it doesn't sweep that low real quick. Looking for a push on up back into maybe 53 if we continue bullish. If not, that's okay. And we're going to let it roll. We're going to let it roll. Top of the Keltner band alone would be 43. That's 5 points. Which isn't terrible. 1 contract does move a little slow, but we are pre-market and we are kind of moving slow. So, oh crap, we got below right there. Not a huge fan of taking shorts right there at all, but we are hitching here with a higher right foot. We have a higher right foot. If we don't sweep the low now, we just might be in good shape. So we'll see what happens. The 14 and the 20 are looking really just, they're pointing down pretty good. We just held VWAP again. So may cut this quickly. Not sure yet. The 200 is rising. The SMA is rising. The EMA is kind of crested. We'll see. Let's go. I'm not reading tape. I'm just kind of checking out what's going on here. We hadn't really back tested the 200 either, which is 41, 42. And the Keltner bands we're kind of in the middle of. So, if anything, I would look for a full retest of this before we rotate it back down. Doesn't have to happen, but that's what I would look for. This definitely held the 20 right here pretty strong. Eek. but that's all right. Let's go 42. We'd have to get through VWAP here, which we really need to do in order to feel real good about it. We're holding. See, we're hitching here a little bit. We're rising. Do we jet back down, or does everybody fall for the short and we push up? Trying something new here, or something a little different. You see my contract size is lower. I'm doing things a little bit different. Doesn't mean it's going to be good, just different. That's ugly. I'd like to see it push on up into 42 before we really go. Don't have to, though, but that's the idea. Wait a minute. 3 more points is $60. Oh, I was wrong on my calculation, by the way. Yeah, I was actually pretty wrong. So we're down 90 right now, and we're looking to flush. All right, well, my little difference sucks. Wow. This will hold up for me just a little bit. I may get out at 35. There's the 34.50. 35 got touched. We got a tail bar. We are under here. Probably should have waited until we were above, but let's go straight to 42. That'd be cool. I don't know that that's going to happen, but we'll see. Oh, man. So if we were long, it created a stop. We're kind of on the wrong side of the 20, but here we go. Can we push? Can we push all the way? All the way. Let's go. Nice push there. Continuation. We're looking for some hard continuation. Top of the hour injection is in 2 minutes. Oh, look. Got all the way back. Looking for a 42 push. I only have one on, so I can't take but one off. I could add here, I guess. Could add. Everything's looking good for the ad. Yeah, I'm going to add one there. Filled. Looking for 42 at least. A little bit more out of it. Let's go. Keep going. Take one at 42. 40, yeah. Yeah, 40, whatever that is. Good deal. Like I said, trying something here. I'm not 100% in the know on it. There's 80, 70. Come on. Actually, I'm going to take that off
Order
right
filled.
there. And the reason I took that off is because I really, really don't like longing into the 200. I think we'll get some more out of it, though. Like I said, guys, just trying something here. So I lost 13 bucks in drawdown. Made $43. Okay. I don't know how I... Oh, because this little pop. I got you. So the question now is, are we really hard short? Or does this tail bar and this powerful 2-minute bar end up trying to clear the 200s? This is the 200 EMA. That's the 200 SMA. The SMA 200 is the white. Oh, I thought it was going to drop. That's why I got out. I should have got out right there at 41.50, but it ticked me. It didn't fill my order. So my order was like right in the middle there, and I didn't get filled. Or else I would have made like 70 bucks right there. All right, we're above. We're still hitching below on the 2-minute. What's 5-minute look like? 5-minute looks like a pretty daggone good short. That's what it looks like. But it is holding, right? So we held, in 5-minute candles, we held that 30. We held this area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Well, it's nice to start off green. That's a good sign. Small green, but it's green. If I'd have been short, I'd have been bigger green. Yeah, so the 5 minutes clearly dropping right this second. Well, that screams short. But we've just been holding this spot. Been holding this 35 area. My next spot is like 10, which is, or 10 and a quarter, which is way down here. When we rotate 10 and a quarter, I'd be more interested in being real short biased. I gotta start writing these down. I got all the accounts in here, and it's hard to track. You know, I need to write each account down, how many days I've traded. It's kind of you have to do it manually. It's a little bit different from some other platforms where we can have so many on here. It's hard to keep track of. When you can just have 3, which is cool too. When you can just have 3, it's a little bit easier to keep track of. Wow, we are going to reverse here. My stop was still good. If I had never let my stop even go, my stop was all the way down here at 31. My entry was up here, which kind of sucked, but So we've held the 5-minute 200 at 36.75 a few times. That's 2 tail bars. We'll see how this closes. It's 2 tail bars. I think we're running a little bit. Problem is to where, though. I don't really have a good target. We're kind of in the soup right now. I guess you could come up into 53. First target would be the 50. That'd be pretty good. 47 quarter right now. It's a fluctuating target. We'd have to get through 42s to feel good about that. We need to get through 42s to feel good about just really going here. I kind of wanted to be long right there. I kind of still do, really, but got my setup. Not really moving yet. It's 8 o'clock. We're not really moving. It might be about that time, though. I want to rotate 42, and then we can look for a push back up. Push back up into 52, 10 points. I just don't want it to go right away, which looks like it's about to happen. So there's that 42 touch. Well, my stop was correct. I would have made out on this. 42 and a quarter. I should be adding into this now, and not out. We hold 42, 52 gets good. 52 area gets good. 50 area. Trying to think. We got good resistance right here at 43.50. We should rotate this candle some, which it is kind of doing. I think we're just going to move out now. But we got to be careful. We're still in. We just come and chopped around and created all this resistance, so I'm not super excited about it, even though we are clearing 42 now. I don't really have anything up there that I really like. That's my main problem right now, is I don't see anything I like. So we rotated the EMA. We hit the SMA. We're rotating the EMA. That could be along the 52. First color change on the 1 minute. Kyle, what do you see there? You see 52 on the horizon here? 50 and a half, maybe? That's kind of what I'm seeing. I see it driving right now. Should you get long up here, or should I have been long where I was? Where I was is the answer. 50 and a half, that's 5 more points. We should rotate this a little bit more before we just take off, though. We go straight to 52. I'm just going to be like, come on, man. Come on. Or 50 and a half. 50 and a half is first target on the 2 minute. Right here. We gotta get through here strong, though. That's the thing. We gotta get through here strong. And then 53. And then back on up. I don't think we'll just go straight to it. I really don't. But I've been wrong so many times. All right, there's a little a little bit of relief. It's pretty strong. We got the 2-minute MACD pushed through. I like that. The hitch on the 1 minute zero line was amazing. Just for a run from 36 to 46. There was 10 points right there. That's wild. All right, we're curling a little bit. What can we see? What can we see? Saw that push down. Yeah. We got above. We held and went. Good deal. I'm not sure if this looks better like this, and you can see more of this, or what. All right, we're going to squeeze down here a little bit. Back testing that 42, which is kind of the area we wanted to back test. And if we can rotate that and start showing bullish, then we'll take it to 50 and possibly 53. I didn't think that it was just going to go straight away. VWAP's pretty flat. 20's pretty flat on the 2. 14's relatively flat on the 2. And both 200s are relatively flat. The SMA is rising, and it looks like the EMA is hooking. That's the 200. So it looks like it's hooking. I kind of want to take an entry long at 44. I just don't want this snap right back on me at 39. We're holding the 200. Holding the 200. I'm wanting to say I should be long here. Kind of want this to not be down. And I really don't want this to swerve. What I'm talking about swerving is this. I don't want this to just come up in here and swerve it. It's not looking that way right this second. 5 minute. Oh gosh, the 5 minute looks good. One more touch back and we're gone. I'm not used to looking at the 5 minute though, so I'm not too sure how it oscillates. So it goes up, 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 up. Does it oscillate pretty hard, pretty quick, or is it pretty slow? All right, I got to go on this.
Order filled.
My stop is pretty good in there, I think. 50.5 is target. So I'll front run that for 4 points. What's up, buddy? Not much. I'm live on YouTube right now. What's up? Well, holler at me in a couple hours or something. See ya. All right, so like I said, I'm not too sure about the 5 minute there with the rotation of the candle. It looks like we're trying to stay below, so I may lose this one. We're pushing pretty hard here, though. Unless we have a big drop quickly. And we are at the top of this band, which kind of sucks. But if we have a big drop quickly, then I could definitely see us continuing. But we'll see. Oh, there's the 50 at 47.50. Oh, we almost touched it too. Ha! It is falling. Money line's under. I'm not in love with it, but I haven't seen it like this before, so I kind of wanna give it a go. I don't like that we're so far off of here now, honestly. But it's something different that I haven't done yet, and I'm trying to see if I can. Basically, what I'm trying to work towards is getting more contracts in longer for a little bit longer holds instead of just a little blip type stuff. Oh, that looks terrible on the 1 minute. Oh, we gapped down on the one. Huh. If this holds, we may get up in the 50. Actually, a better stopping point might be 39. Might be a little tight though. That might be a little tight. Let's see. Ooh. We are pushing hard on the one here though, so hopefully that doesn't just pierce it and roll it over. Hopefully that holds up and just actually pushes it back. We got 815, 816. That's potentially a 20 MA halt right there. 200 MA halt. We'll see how it acts. Oh my. Now we need power. Now we need power up. We just got underneath the SMA, 200 SMA, which I'm not liking, but it is up. It is pointed up. This would really be the area to hold. So honestly, if we went down to 40, I'm pretty sure it would be invalid. Not 100% sure on that exact level, but what I'm looking at is these in here. Yeah. Ooh, we got under. That's no good. 20 MA halt, but we could shoot it. I don't want to test VWAP again for sure. We need power to the upside. We're just not getting it. No follow through on that bounce. Yeah, we're just dripping it. Okay. That was a 20 SMA halt, potentially. I might need to give that a little bit more room. We got short of the bands there. Oh, we hit it on the 1 minute. Okay. I know it's pre-market, but I like this, that this is up. The 5 minute kind of looks, I don't like the 14 being down, but the 5 minute looked good for a minute there. I'm assuming this is going to bounce off of this 20 some and hopefully keep rotating. We're still up here. I'd love to get back above this zero line. On the 2 minute, we are above the zero line, and this could be a hitch at the zero line. So if it is, we're in good shape. If not, we're going to flush, and I'm going to get stopped out. So we look stop outable for a second. This is where you kind of should add. We're still above VWAP. We back tested the 20. Here's the 200. We're kind of right at the 20 and the 200. We get a clearing bar right here. This is that 42 spot that I wanted to be kind of above. All right, I think I'm gonna go one more into there. I added one here. Hopefully we don't flush. And I'm still looking for that 50 and that 53. So actually my targets are set. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. The 200 SMA is rising. The 20 is rising on the 2 minute. Everything is lined up well on the 2. We just got to get above right here. Like we really need to push out into, honestly, to clear 46. Clear 46 would be great. I don't see any real reason not to yet. If anything, that was the first one. This would create the second one, and then that would be the third one. So hopefully we're still pushing. I think we are. So I got one in up here, rotated. Got one in right here. Plan is to shift on up. And as long as the 20 doesn't swerve the 200, we're in really good shape. Don't come back now. Keep going. Keep going. 8:22. I don't really feel like there's anything significant with the time right now at 8:22, except for 8:30. There's some injection sometimes with liquidity. We really need to get above the 200 right there. I'd feel a lot better about it. This looks like we're pushing pretty good. Recovered that whole candle and then we're pushing back. So if this doesn't hold, which we really need it to, then this will get rotated because 50% of the candle needs to hold here on the upside. So we got that whole deal here, recovered a lot of it. We're pushing. Got to get through 47 strong. That's only 1, 2. We should push up. And so I'm using my same theory. I'm doing the 1, 2, 3 plays, right? It'll be like a little head and shoulders or a 3-touch play. Well, that was the first touch. So now it's trying to create the second one. I'm trying to get in on the second one in the momentum that it's actually supposedly going in, instead of trying to catch the little blurb off the third drop and just barely even doing anything. So that's the goal. Don't want this to make an itty bitty 2. I want this to make a bigger 2. So in the event that was all 1, 1, 2, 3, that's ugly. The 1 minute The 1 minute is showing a big 3. But we're above the zero line on both. So hopefully that pans out. Like I said, I got to play with this more. I don't like my 1 minute play. It looks like it's going to go down, but we're holding the 20 pretty good so far. I should probably back test this a little bit more before I just go ham on it, but you know, seems to be looking pretty good right this second. Should have no drawdown back and make a little bit on that. It's tiny though. I'd like to make more than $50, but I don't want to be greedy either. Let's go. All right, I'm going to kill it at $70. And I shouldn't have any drawdown. Oh, I still have that $13. I think it's going to 50 on the second leg up here. But like I said, I'm trying I'm trying something new, so and it's not all the way new. It's my same concept, right? So, for instance, what I mean by that is this. I'll show you bigger. So a lot of times what I'm doing is I'm waiting for the third leg of something to show me a direction, right? But in the meantime, I'm missing out on the other two legs. And I don't have a fear of missing out, but it's just something I'm recognizing. So if that's one, I'll make that bigger. If that's one, and this is going to create two, allegedly, right? Then why wouldn't I want to be in here? Look, it's still pushing 47. Then, oh, sorry, there we go. All right, then why wouldn't I want to be in on the 1 to 2? And depending on how the third one looks, if the third one's lower, then you don't want to be in on that. But the 1 to 2 is one that you don't want to miss out. And I've been missing it, and I've been watching it. So it's the same concept. And then if we get the 3, I'd be looking to go down, which is kind of like what's going on here. You got 1, 2, 3 big ones, 1, 2, 3 maybe small ones. So again, same concept. I'm just tweaking a little bit. So I'm not jumping all over the place. I'm just kind of tuning. It's hard to see. I was above the zero line too. That's important. Very important. I was above the zero line. And the 2 minute is pushing. See that? It's pushing. And so when it's pushing, I want to be pushing with it. Above the zero line here, I want to be pushing with this. Like here, I wanted to be pushing with this. Okay, great example. There's one, right? There's 1, 2, 3, and then but we shot back out of it. So there's the 1, there's 2. I want to be in on this, on the 2, and then it's going to reverse and come back, which it did. It's going to create 3 and drop. So then the short on the 1, based on the 1 minute, would have been right there, right where that's why I got out too. I started seeing this and I was like, ooh, I don't think we're going to get all the way to 50. And we didn't. Doesn't mean we're not going to. I just meant right then. So I don't want to be stuck in drawdown just to be stuck in drawdown. I hope that kind of makes sense. I'm up, says 120, but that's highly unlikely. I'm up 107 in this account. just this morning, playing around one contract. I did add on both of those, so I did go one contract. I added one. I got out, and I did go one contract and added one. I got out. I've got $13 in drawdown right now. Not left, 13 from full, and then I'm up $107 on this kind of janky movement. No, I wish I was in the short off the 1 minute. Jeez. All right, holding VWAP maybe. We'll see. If we do, we have a strong push out. I don't see it, but I've been wrong before. All right, 8:30 liquidity injection. A lot of times, money starts to come in. That's what it seems like, anyways. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know anything about Wall Street. I just know what I see on this screen. So we got the 1 and the 2, and that's what I was talking about, right? I wanted to be on the 2. And I was. So that's good. So we're going to hold the VWAP here. VWAP is the darker blue line right here. This is kind of jumbled, I know. VWAP 20, 200 EMA, 14 SMA, 200 SMA, and then the Keltner bands. Well, the short was good off the third touch. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And the bigger one, because sometimes this is just noise. Even though it was the best play, the noise was a good play. That was a good entry that I actually made some money on. That entry kind of sucked. I got in at the top of the run, but so you got the. I can't do anything here, so I'm just going to show some stuff. 1, 2. I don't know why that keeps moving. That's weird. 3. Drop. That is about as pretty of a head and shoulders you're going to see on MACD. But it doesn't look like a head and shoulders here, but it is. I'll show you why. But it doesn't look like it, right? Right here. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And divergence. So this is up, this is down. I'd rather been in on that, but that's okay. $35 area still holding. Potential for the 2-minute slow line to swerve the 0 line of the MACD. If it does swerve, I would certainly expect higher prices here. It's kind of lackadaisically rolling into it. Like, well, the red line right here is kind of lackadaisically rolling in versus this was going in hard. Now that can change. I'm just saying. Gee, this looks like another. Almost looks like a long entry. Jeez. Tail bar right into VWAP though. Bull 180 on the 1 minute. Looking strong. Held the 34, 35s again. I would look for this to rotate back into 35. If that holds and pushes, then we're looking for potential up. I just don't like being below the 200 and all that stuff right here. We're kind of wadded up. So let it paint a picture, and we'll go with that. Yeah, looks like it's going to swerve. So we could be in here. We could wait till we rotate the 200 again, which is probably the smarter area, although that's pretty strong. The 5 minute is getting close together on our two lines here. So there's that 36 hold off a tail bar on the 5 minute, which held all this area. So basically it just snapped back short. In essence, we don't have that whole power, but there's 1, 2. I don't know when the third one's coming. We'll see. Joe. Yeah, the whole plan is right now, the one that's funded I have on hold to actually initialize later, because I have until the 29th to pay the renewal fee, which I don't want to do yet. I'm going to focus on other accounts to get them funded too, and then I'm going to fund a bunch of them together, and then look for a payout on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts at $2,000 a piece, and that is the goal. But trading all of these accounts not on Trade Copier yet. I don't have anything on my Trade Copier yet. I can do 3 accounts on Tradebait without having Replicanto or anything else, or any other third party. Which I heard Replicanto is really good. I've never tried it, but I've heard it's really good. All right, so this is the bottom. Yeah, that was off the 50 on the 5 minute, looking pushy for a down move. Yeah, it's definitely looking pushy for a down move. Rotated VWAP here. Okay, so that being said, we had targets. Target is, we'll just call it 1050, maybe 11, and then 975. Let's see, 1050, which looks to be a pretty good zone. 1050 and what was the other one? 974. Yeah, 974. And that's funny because that lines up with the 800 on the 2 minute. We're going to have some hold up in the 15 to 20 area, though. 15 to 20 area, if we drop here, is going to have some resistance. This thing needs to get to moving. It's kind of ugly, really. I like the downplay. Oh, not enough right this second, though, because we're holding this area. I don't want to see it drop 20 points right this second without me. I'd like to get a little bit more. I like to rotate 33, really. Rotate 33 and then, I don't know, some people call that, I guess, an order block or something. I don't know, whatever. I call it a support becoming resistance is what I call it. I don't know all those fancy terms. Looks like we're about to let loose to the downside. What's my stop? 38? 6 points? Ooh, that's a lot. 120. Is that right? It's $20 a point, right? Yeah. So $120 on the stop. Oh, we cleared on the 1 minute, cleared on the 2 minute. I think we're running it. I'm going to run
Order
it.
filled.
Could snatch right back up on me right now. But we did have a clearing bar right here. It's usually a telling sign. I'm in this really late, but this is looking really drippy too. See this? So we'll see how that goes. Well, that's ugly. Oh, Keltner channel. Yeah, I see it. Okay. So then we are at some support, but we're always at some support or resistance until we're at all-time highs. So, yeah, I still like this for down. My stop's still up here by VWAP. Maybe too early, but this looks really drippy right here. Well, I got a 9-point stop. Whew. That's $180, I believe. I believe that's right. All right, so the third one, we had the 1 to 2. The third one could be in here, and it could be a ripper. So I should have been more aware of that, and I was not. We had the clearing bar. Was that to suck in the shorts like me and basically take away all your cookies, or is that to run it straight back up and just, or is that to have a little bit of relief before we drop? We'll see. I mean, the 5 minute looks pretty shorty too. I kind of got in I got in pretty low. It was a pretty rough entry. I should have added. Yeah, I probably should have added there. Like I said, it's different because I'm just trying some things. I don't like that tail bar and that bull 180 on the 1 minute, but I'm liking 20 and 10 on the 2 minute. Well, 20 is not that relevant, but 10 and a quarter. Level to level. If we back test VWAP first, though, that would suck. And we have everything up here still. So it's not like we're super shorty yet, like overall. But, yeah, here we go. Daniel says, be good, don't suck. Thanks, buddy. Need all the encouragement I can get. I'd like to see this flush and get back to the 10. 10 was a good level for us this past little while, although we still have all this stuff at 20. So I should be adding into this, honestly, right here. That was the first hitch and the first color change off of some of this. Let's go. It's go time. It's go time. This ends up going. I'll throw my stop up in here, and just kind of trail it down. That would be the goal, is to trail it down if we actually get a push here. Of course, if we don't, that's a pretty good spot for a stop anyways. We got 1, 2. If this creates a 3 right here and just pushes straight back up, I'd be in trouble. So we'll see what it does. If that curls and goes down, we're in really good shape. We had the clearing bar. I don't see why this doesn't drop, which I was in at the VWAP. I didn't see it. I was looking at the 1 minute. This is kind of taking forever. We're curling. We should go here. I just don't know how much, right? Because this can create 1, 2, 3, and pop. This looks super droppy. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing level-wise. 20 is a good spot. It's 10 points. On one contract, that's $200. But it's a little bit safer than drawing down 1,000 like I had been doing, or 800 or whatever, you know. So should have added. Yeah, probably should have added into that. I don't want the bull 180 rip though, because I'm in kind of late. I don't want to add late too. But I do want to start adding to my winners. That's one of my goals. Come on, keep going. There's 50. It's hard to sit and not want to make $50 in 7 minutes, 6 minutes, you know. Man, this really needs to drop here. It's kind of low, man. 1 minute's curling back up. No good. Give me one more drop in here, and I'm gonna bail. If it does, I don't know if it will, but I'm gonna launch out on it. My whole goal is not to be in drawdown a lot. I also kind of want to hold through my moves. I don't want to be about it. Looks like it's holding though. 1 minute looks like it's trying to curl back up. I don't like that at all. This would be the point we don't want to break. Now we'd want that bigger drop. Right now. I don't like that last 2 minute bar at all. This one.
Order filled.
All right, that's kind of taking a very long time. I don't like the time that it's taking. It could drip right away. I just don't like the time that it's taking. I've got $150 in this account. I only need 300. You know, it's taking forever, and I think it's getting ready to. It's almost like it's trying to curl back up and go back up to the 32.75 range. Like I said, this could drop further, but no, I don't know yet. Nothing's really going. Might bust straight down to 10. Look at that 800 sitting down there, right here. It actually lines up too. It's lining up with my target. But we still have all of this to deal with. So it's not like we're just out of the woods. And the 200s are still up here kind of flat. And the VWAP's still up here. And we haven't really rotated. We don't have to, but we haven't really rotated back up into like the 14 or anything like that. And before we get too far extended, you can tell on most of these moves, look at the drop, we go right back up into the 14 area. Drop, right back up into the 14 area. It's kind of the same. Well, 1 minute's pointed almost straight up. Market gets open, we'll have some more opportunities. 35, 7 points away. 35 is up there. What's the 5 minutes say? Huh. 5 minutes says it could drip any second and or backtest this 200 with the 20 and the 14 coming strong into it. That would make a lot of sense. Let's see. Kind of like this, where it got up. It up and up and up. Come right back to it. Proved us right. Boom. So we got down. At the 50, it proved us right. But now we're down again below. And then these two need to cross here, and sometimes what will happen is that'll happen all at the same time. So this would pull back up into here or here, depending on where they are, and then they can go. But keep in mind, that can also happen all the way down here. I didn't like that bar at all. Then we had another one right there, and we had a tail bar right there. We've held this line for 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 minutes. And the 1 minute kind of curled up. So I'm not loving it. A push back to the 14 would make sense, but that can be at 31. Wow, that's all the way down here. Shoo. What's that look like? This looks like trash. That's the smoothest move that we've had, though. What I mean by that is this. Look at this move. 2 minutes. Right? That was a smooth move. And then this was a little chopped here, but pretty smooth then. So it's none of this is looking like silky. And you can see it too on the 1 minute. I mean, look, that was a good drive. That was that two-step we were talking about. But look at this. This is no good. This is no good. This is good. And it's right off that zero line. Boom. Right off the zero line right here. Right? Part of me only wants to take trades off the daggone zero line on the 1 minute. That's why I bailed right there. It got really slow. Not saying it won't work out, but it got really slow. Kind of needed to see this area again. Maybe even this one. We're having a color change potentially now, which is when you're on the red side, it goes green and you change colors. You short. I shorted the wrong side of this. I should have shorted over here, not the bar before. I wouldn't have had to draw down. That's my fault. I mean, clearly it's all my fault. I'm the one clicking the button, but I should have been on this side of this, not this side. And then we had another color change. So There's potential here, but I don't like how we held all this, so much. It is getting a little bit more aggressive, but we're way down here now. I don't know. One, two, three, four, five, 6 candles now have held. If I can get a few, movers, and I actually get them. Oh man, I'm tired. Then I could, rotate accounts, get a couple movers in that. Rotate accounts, get a couple movers in that. But there's only so many good hours in a day too, so you gotta be safe. But unless you trade copy, it's hard to trade all those accounts at one time. Pretty proud of that get out. I'm pretty sure my drawdown's probably like $30 now. 22. Yeah. 22. That's why I got out. We held that too many times. I didn't like that initial bar right there. That bar was the one that was like, hey, may not work out, buddy. May not work out. We held the bottom of Keltner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tail bars on the 1 minute. And then we're piercing the zero lines, which wasn't until now, but that's why I didn't like it. Now the 14 touch right here, the 20 touch maybe even, I like it better for an entry. It's kind of when you should be more entry, but these are still above. 1, 2. See, I'm not used to the 5 minute if we do the 1, 2, 3 thing or not. It looks like it 1, 2, 3, but it's 1, 2, 3. Right, good God, if you were in on that one. Oh, this one. My bad. This one. Still. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3 on the 5 minute was huge. Anywhere in here, 62, 37. It's huge. To me, that's huge. All right. Top of the hour in 1 minute, 48 seconds. Or bottom of the hour, depending on how you really look at that. Bottom of 9 o'clock, top of 8 o'clock. Something like that. I'm going to jump out of here and take a leak real quick. That sounds nicer. So we'll go with that. And you guys keep an eye out for me if you see anything good. Just touch my screen, will you? All right, that looks like a 2-minute drop for sure. Yep. We held this area though. Can we keep it up? Below the 0 line, I like it. It's 9. Don't want to shoot straight up here. I don't think we're going to. I think we're going lower. But we're holding this area again so far. I don't want to fake out either, so I'd put a short entry here. But if it dips just a little bit and rips, I don't know. That's pretty bearish though. Well, wow. I didn't expect that rotation back up into that bar right there. I didn't expect that whole rotation because we had this and that was the rotation. I did not expect that rotation back. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to run a short here.
Order filled.
We haven't touched the 20 yet. And I'm at the bottom. But we ran that rotation. That's the only reason I did it. That was the only reason I did it. And then I hate that bar. So right as that bar closed, it closed. I wasn't paying attention to the timing on the bar. But it closed right in the area that it's like, oh gosh, I hate those bars. They don't really tell you anything. They don't like you. Or they don't like me, I should say. So that 20 area. Yeah, I gotta let this go. Everything says down though. Which is why we go up, right? Even at the 0 line right there. Looks like we should just rip to the short. 200 and all that's still way up there. It is 903. We're starting to get some money roll in. Let's see. I don't want this to close above there on the 1 minute. I want that to be the 1, 2, 3 down to 20 would be ideal. So we ran back up. We rotated. I still like the downside here, even though we held. We came back into it and then popped. That's bad, yeah. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. Unless we sweep this off that 20, but we don't want to rotate above it. My stop might be too tight. I'm not sure. I like 20 and 10. But we held that support, and then we had a wacky candle right there on the 1 minute and the 2 minute. That wacky candle is when I got in, thinking it was just going to continue because it rotated this. Obviously, it did not. And so now I'm paying the consequences. We're crossed here, pushing up. We're across the 0 line, pushing up. We're above the 20. This is against my 1 minute rule. And oh, thanks, Pop. And now we're paying the price for it, essentially. Literally. We still have this in our direction. Stuff is in our direction. I just don't know if we'll rotate back up to the 200 anymore. That's all the way back up here at VWAP. So, okay. Well, that was it's kind of a weak drive, and I don't want to see it get any stronger. We're about to be break even on the account. I should have known that held so many times. Well, that's it.
Order filled.
That's it. Took it off. Would have got stopped out anyway, but I took it off. So, watch it run straight back down. It's not likely, though. I see a VWAP touch and all this good stuff coming. VWAP and all that's coming. So I just talked about how this held so many times. But that move right there is what got me. And then I thought I was in on that bar. Anyways, that's my mistake. Clearly. And we held that so many times, and I took it anyways. Market maker Shiesty. Held. Back test one more time. That should have been my entry long. Especially with this being up. It's all right, though. We still look really like we want to push down, honestly. 5 minute held this range. Not a lot going on here. I mean, we still look down. Like on the 5 minute especially, we look like we're just getting ready to shove to the downside. That was that 200 back test I was talking about on the 5 minute. Yeah, we look like we're getting ready to shove to the bottom. But if this hooks hard, the 30-50 hooks hard, we're kind of juiced. Oh man. It almost looks like on the 5 minute I should have put my stop right at the VWAP or something, just because it was so, like, you know what I mean? That looks actually good. But if this swerves, we're going on up. If this pops above and swerves, we rotate that 200 and whatnot. Then we just crush to the upside because we held 1, 2, 3, 4 times. All right. Fun times. So now we have some more drawdown, right? We know that. We are up $31 in this account on the day, which is better than being down. And we have $140 off of our drawdown. How we look like we're going down. We definitely look like we're just going to rotate that or backtest the 200 and let it hold. But right now, ain't the time to get short for me right this second. Interesting. That was the first decent drop, and here's a 50% of the back test. I don't see us just crushing through it. But if we get through 33.75, basically color change on the 5 minute. 31.75 maybe. Ooh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. I think we drop first here. I don't think we just go straight through the 200 on the 5 minute. I just don't. We did here though. It's kind of like we're not even respecting it, almost. So that was the 1, right? That was the 2 where I was short. That was the 2. It's hard to see though when it's actually happening, you know. We have some news at 9:20, so that's in 9 minutes. And right now we're kind of chilling at the 200. What's that look like? Let's see. That's not the 618, it's inverse, so that's like the 382. I just drew it backwards. So what I mean is this. That's on the 1 minute, by the way. So that's the 382 on the 1. It'll be probably identical on anything I do it on. I want to be short so much right now. But hold. And now if we hold this 32.75, I don't want to be short. Even though it looks like we're going to be short. It actually looks a lot like we're going to be short. 20 looks holdy there. It looks like it's kind of just cruising on into the 200. See that? If there's any play right now, it's short, but. And that was my entry. So what I'm noticing with this particular style of play is that, in essence, there is drawdown, and you're okay with that because you're in the right direction. See, now I'm already almost break even on the trade if I was still in it, and I'm still in really good shape. That was a powerful move to the downside. Yeah, it was a powerful bar. 5 minute, same. So what's the rotation back up? Do I get short again here? I think I do, really. Held again. All right, we kind of got it. This is where I should have added. If I was going to add, this is where you add. And that's why you add. Okay. So like I said, I'm getting the hang of that. I'm used to 5 contracts, and if I take 5 contracts and I get that much drawdown, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. 11.25. Yeah, so I was right. 21.75. I was targeting 20.75, 20. So I might have missed there, but I could have shaved some off if I had like one on or whatnot. Could have definitely done that. Okay, now we rotated. See, now if 26.75 holds, where we rotated that, and I think we're going for it now. Don't want to be long on a tail bar. We got 11 seconds. I think this is going to fill back in and keep going. Which is what I think. Not yet, I guess. So remember earlier when I said I didn't want to take a short entry here and it just pop down, fake everybody out, and jam it on them. This would be that pop out, fake everybody out, and jam it on them. If they jam it on them, this could be a continuation. It's looking continuation-y, which would be another color change. That's a pretty strong move. That has to hold in order to be short. And here we are in this little zone. The other one's all the way down here at 12.25. Three minutes to news. It's not, I don't think it's huge news. It's all two-star stuff, but 3 minutes. All right.
Order filled.
We're color changing on the 1 minute. So this is an advanced entry here. 12 something would be my target. If it rips on us here, we'll just get out, I guess. Gotta go hard. Gotta go hard now. Shouldn't rip on us here. That should have been my ad too, by the way. I should have been in this I should have been way good in this trade. But again, trying to figure that out. I'm not used to holding not used to holding some drawdown. I don't like drawdown. A 2 minute bar closes in 1 minute, so we should have time here to be okay. Oh, we do have a sword. We have a little bayonet right there, a little K bar, which I'm not in love with. I'd like to see this drop straight down real quick. It's not happening on the 1 minute right now. Jeez. All right, well, got to get used to this stuff. All right, that's the halfway mark. So essentially, if we got down again, that would be another ad. Essentially. That's actually a really good spot to be okay in. I don't really want it any higher than that, to be honest. If we shoot higher than that, I don't want to be holding the bag too much there. Got news in 2 seconds. And it is looking a little bit bullish. Like just this candle is what I'm talking about. VWAP's all the way up there. Oof. Yep, that's what I thought. We were getting chopped right there. We getting chopped down, or are we gonna hold it? I don't.
Stop filled.
I was just like about to say I don't like how the NQ overshoots. So it overshot and got me. Maybe too tight up in here. I probably should have my stop way up here again. Working on it, guys. Working on it. I promise. I'm working on it. All right. I'm going to get rid of this line, which there was like a 2-star news right here. That is a back test again of this 50% mark on this play. I still like the down play a lot. VWAP is all the way up here. So we're in the right direction.
Order filled.
Let's see if
Order
we can get them to
filled.
go. I put 2 on there because I think I missed my ads earlier, so I put 2 on right there. Still targeting that 13, maybe even 1175 area. I'd like to see one of these work out so I can at least understand that I'm getting the groove of it. Into my target, though, not just me just getting out. Oh, one of those ugly candles again. Wow, I hate those candles. At least I think this time it's in my direction. Because it was pushing up and then it threw that. So then that leads me to believe that my direction is still good. We're below, we're below, we're below, we're below, we're below, and we're below. So we did hold all of this again. Wow, man, I'm sucking. Daniel said, do good, don't suck. So far, yeah, I'm kind of letting my man down. What are we, right in support? Kinda, but we have a lot of room to go here. And the 800s down here just really just screaming, come get me. We don't have big legs down either. 1, 2, if this rolls down, this would be a big 3. 1, 2, 3. The 2 was a better play. 1, 2. I'd like to get a 3 extended. Higher right foot on the 2 minute. Look at that. Down here, up here. Wow, it's just sitting dead. Am I frozen? Oh, my stops are huge. I know that. I can't just sit and let this go all the way up, though. I gotta start taking profit in the run. Held, higher right foot. We got to get all the way back down here or else we're dead. So, come on. Do your thing, buddy. Exhaustion bar all the way down to 13. 11 something, 13. All the way down. Oh, that's not a good rack. Oh, it racked us out right there. Oh, my gosh, and ripped. That's the third touch on the 2 minute bar with a higher right foot. That's it. I got to go. Okay. Can't hold that too much longer. Dang. Looked really good for a second. And it was good for a second. All right, I think this has potential to rip straight back up on us, so I'll have to let this one go, I guess. a color change happened too. I was actually in what I thought was a good trade. So I was wrong. Yeah. Dang. Oh, the open is in 4 minutes. So if I get break even out on this, I'll dip quicker. I don't really like trading the open. It's never really fared too well for me. Let me just take one off in profit. Maybe if it even comes back. Oh, that was in profit. It's not coming back. Dang it. Okay. Wow. Looks like my stop is in
Stop filled.
is exactly in the wrong place. So if that was to actually reverse, I'm gonna get stopped out again. But if
Stop
that reverses it open, to shoot down, that's actually a really good spot for 2 minutes from now, 2.5 minutes. Well, the coolest part about this is that I've lost some trades, I've won some trades, yada yada. I'm only down $350, which is pretty good, honestly. I'd like to be up $350, but I'm just saying, like, that's actually not too terrible. Three tail bars, boom. Watch this. So my stop was exactly the point where the price would run to. So I had my stop at the wrong place. All right. So from the looks of things, there's a couple different things. At open, we snap and then rip, or do we just continue to roll off on this drop? I guess we'll know here in about 38 seconds. And then we'll be patient, and then hopefully we'll start taking some 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 point moves. And we'll just run this back. This is a trial. This is a trial kind of thing for me. I think the play, I don't know, it looks short, but I think we can run straight back up to VWAP. All right, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so that was is that the fake out and then the rip? Well, we're back below here. Okay, there's my target was 1250. Well, it was 10 and a quarter, but now it would be where the 800 is. That would be my target. All right, so did we fake out some people and going to rip on them, or are we just going to continue to drop? Interesting. Kind of want to see this bar close. Let's see what the next one's going to do. Continuation or reverse? It looks like continuation. To 1025 was my ultimate target there. There it is. Boom. Now what? Rip. No, keep going. Okay. Well, that would have been a great trade at open. See, everything was trailing short, so that's why I assumed short, but I kind of want to buy into this. I'm going to buy into it real quick. One contract. I'm going to buy into the bounce off the 13. I think we're going to hold. We might not, but that's okay. Buying into that, and is that 50%? No, not yet. Okay, second candle is coming in 5 seconds. As long as we hold for 5 seconds, we're good. I think. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Moon out, baby. Moon out, baby. Not gonna happen. Oh, that's bad. That looks like continuation short. I don't want to add into this because it's not looking the best of plays up. Doesn't look terrible though. A lot of times the open likes to fake people out and go the other direction. That's kind of what I was. It's kind of what I was looking at here. There we go. Go, baby. Push. Push, 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 push. I'll take 200. I'll take 200. Now that's a bull 180 off the 800. I think we push further. We get VWAP and then see what happens. Well, that's a nice little turnaround. I think we keep going, though. A lot of power, but Velez says we ignore some of that sometimes. So we got VWAP coming. That's right off the 800. I love the 800 EMA or SMA, EMA, whatever you want to put. I was right at my target. Look at this, 11 and a quarter, but right here was 1050. That's where we rotated. That was my target short. I failed twice, lost $350, which sucks because I had it. Then we held it, and I took the long back up. The long back up is looking superb right now. My gosh, that would have paid me good. If I'd had 2 contracts on, I could have cut one, let one run, and then see what happens. So we should rotate. Oh, wait, we're piercing the 200. I was going to say we should rotate a little bit. Right now, bottom of opening range right now is 07, 18,007. And we're trying to create a new top. Keltner channels are tight. Look how tight they got. All right, cool. We're running. Oh, overnight high is 59 from what I can see. Wish I was still long in that. So that's part of what I'm trying to figure out with these little bit longer of holds. That was a really good play. I'd like to have been in more contracts, but that's okay. So we're still down, I think, 150, and we have the vast majority of our drawdown. So that's good. All right, we have a clearing bar. Essentially on the 2-minute, that could be clearing the Fab 4. We clear there, we should be long at maybe 40 if we hold 40s. Hold 40s. And that was the second entry. That was 10 points. Wow. Wow, that was 10 points right there. Wasn't it? Yeah, 15 to 25. And then we just went from 40 to 50. It looks so much wider right here than it does right here. That's crazy. Straight up. Straight up. We're passing both of our 200s, but we just peekabooed them. We don't want to show a solid drop here. We really want to hold this right here, this 40. Hold that 40. I think we're in for a nice long surprise here. I should have taken that right there. Crap. All right, let's run it again.
Order filled.
Maybe too late now because that was essentially the spot, but yeah, I think that was the spot. Should push. Maybe take it off at $100 or something, $150 if we get the push, which we're looking like we're going to push. We held both 200s. I don't want to rotate back down. Don't want to rotate back down. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, man, we are. Shit. Shoot, I meant. Yeah, I don't know. I thought we'd get a push right there. We'd hold and push here. But we're not. So I got to let it go. Dang it. 200 lost. There's VWAP. VWAP going to hold up. Looks like it might. Looks like it might. Watch us snap right back to the 20. Kind of got to let these run. I'm not super familiar with this, so we went down. Then we made a solid push. So this should be the second entry long. If we actually change the color here, we get past this 200 and we push, then we should be looking really good actually. Like right now would be another ad play. It's a little scary, but that would be the ad right now, really. Kind of want to add into this, no kidding. 938. Well, there went my ad. Ha! Kind of glad I didn't. All right, we got to cut it. We're down pretty good. Wait a minute. If it's 10 points, 10 points times, that should have been, unless I moved it. I don't know why that's so big. 10 points is 10 points. I'm going to get stopped out, but I don't know why that's $300. Yeah, I don't understand why that's so much. What was my entry? 48 and 30. Oh, because 38 was 10 points. Got it. I got it now. I understand. That was 50%. I know we're holding the 200, but this should rock it right here. So we got back down to where we needed to be to push. Man, the open tears me up. Oh, we're holding the VWAP now. Maybe to the wrong side. Okay, well, that was fun. That was fun while it lasted. One thing I can hope for now is break even and get my drawdown back. That would be cool. We'd really have to go, though. Like, really have to go. Kind of want to hold out for that overnight high, see if we can run it. It's not looking good at all.
Stop filled.
Okay, cool. All right, well, watch it rip now. God, it's probably gonna rip now. That's the saddest part. Oh, wow, it did not. Okay. 5 minutes says down still. Yeah, 5 minutes says down. Well, the next target after that's 73. We're straight down on this. We're trying to be straight down on that. I think this is the second run back and we go, though. I don't know. We'll see. So they drop, popped. Guess I can make that bigger. Sorry, guys. I swear this is where we rip straight back up. Just like that. I'd love to give it a go at above 33. It's hard with all this right here. That's the hitch at the 0 line on the 2 minute too. Oh my goodness.
Order filled.
Try it. Try it. I'm going to add into this. Is that the back test? We only get one. Actually, I still think we're pushing. Hitching at the 0 line. That's what I'm looking at the most. Adding into
filled.
that. If we can push through right here, it would be great. If not, that's fine. We're hitching at the 0 line is what I'm looking at on the 2 minute. And then we came back like 50, 60% and we're pushing. Though we're pushing at the 200, which is not the best place to try to be pushing through and VWAP. So I got to keep this very, very short-lived. Uh-oh. Yeah, very short-lived here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Run it. Run it. Ah, that was that short-lived. That was that short-lived I was talking about. All right. Crap. We got to go. All right. Just in case it comes back up one more time. I don't think it's going to. That was that short-lived moment. Kind of see it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're hitching at the 0 line. It's kind of exactly what I wanted it to do. Except, gotta get a big push here or we're screwed. Managed to get some of my drawdown back there. I actually don't want it any lower than that, to be honest with you. It's about as low as I want to be on that. Yeah, that's about as low as I want to be on that. Yeah, okay. Dang it. Push, baby. Push me back up in there. All the way up. All the way. High as you can go. Yeah, stop that.
Stop filled.
Okay. The not be good I was referring to. Thanks. Head and shoulders on the downside. Downside. I mean, if we can just go now, we could just go. I'm still wary about that zero line right here on the 2 minute. I'm still very wary of that. It looks almost like we just want to rip straight up. Everything in me says be short hard, but we're holding that 50%. We held it twice. But longing into this is just like not the greatest. Not the greatest. Everything says to me, drip hard, hard, hard. But this zero line right here says maybe not. Why do we keep holding right there? That's the VWAP backtest again. We closed under there. We need to pierce through. We've held this spot a few times now.
Order
We're
filled.
gonna roll with it. 10 again, maybe into the 800. It just looks too droppy now. Down into the range. Of course, it's going against me. Immediately, that's the suck. We crossed. We get one more hitch back up, though. That's what I'm afraid of. The one more time up is what has potential here. That looks like we go now. Wow. The buyers are ruthless. Can you give us sellers a chance? No? Okay. Watching. Looking for a run back into here if we can. Any day now would be great. That bar, again, that bar is ugly. We hate that. We hate those bars. That was a 1 minute though, so we're still okay. 1 minute usually paves the way, but what the heck? Oh, I don't know what that was all about. Oh, against this giant green bar. I just saw that. We got so deep, though. We should have ran that. We got so...
Stop filled.
Dang.
Stop filled.
All right, guys. I'm done. I'm done messing around. This is not... Maybe this isn't my jam. That's $1,000. And maybe my stop's not big enough. I don't really know. Because now we go. Okay, well, opening range for anybody that needs that is here to here. We're just chopping, doing nothing. Don't know why. But the journey so far is good and bad. We got one funded. We need to get more funded, and this is not the way that that's going to happen for me. So I wanted to try it out. Count cost me $37. Wanted to try it out. See what I can make of it. That's the 15-minute opening range right there. And as you can see, we have done nothing. Except for lose money. Yeah. Except for lose money. So 1, 2, 3. Tried the long there. That one's on me. Let's see. Yep. I kind of had a feeling that this was not wanting to go shorter, but everything is above us, which means it's really difficult to take a long. Really difficult to take a long for me. Hitching, now we're short. Yeah, hitching, now we are looking for the short play again. And we're still below the VWAP. We're in the middle of opening range. And we're below the 200s, so. I'm going to take one short
Order
there.
filled.
I think we're going to rotate back into here. I could be wrong, but I think we'll come back into this 23 area. Should probably take more. I don't think we're going to straight up push out here. I'm looking to add. I'm looking to add if we don't pop. Yeah, I'm adding.
Order filled.
And where are my freaking stop losses? Oh, right here. I should be 2 in here. Yeah, there's 1. There's 2 at the bottom. More. 1 get filled right there. Don't tick me.
Order
Close
filled.
enough. 85. I'm better. I'm so much better at just quick. But I give up the big moves. Like this looks like it's setting up to be a good size move here. But I give those big moves up when I don't hold, I give them up. But it seems like I'm not calling that real great for the longer moves. And so I don't know where I need to adjust my drawdown or where I need to adjust my stop. This is just, again, something I'm, playing around with. Didn't expect that. We broke to the top side. Not much to show here except for the journey. And took some losses, obviously. We haven't really done much, and without reading the tape, without reading the actual buyers and sellers in there, it would be really hard, in my opinion, to just not to know if they're coming in. So you have to take a trade that you believe in, or you don't. But me, I'm taking a trade that I believe in, at least short term. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Oh. Wow, there's some lag in this deal. I don't know. Well, Chop City, baby. All right, guys, I'm going to cut the stream. I got other things I got to get to, too. So, not the best display there. Lost $827 this morning. Sweet. Trying something new on a $37 account. Doesn't look like it's something I need to be trying. All right. I'm going to get out of here. Good luck. Be safe. And win.